Good morning students. Thank you very much students for clicking on my video. I am your Nagini ma'am, chemistry mentor. In today's section, I am giving the best trick and an excellent trick to remember metal reactivity series students. Metals reactivity series. Okay na? How to remember metals reactivity series in this today's section I am going to discuss students. This topic is from Electrochemistry lesson 2nd PUC. In this section I'm going to discuss some previous years questions also students. Okay na? So first listen students, metals reactivity series, decreasing order. This is the decreasing order students, metals. Okay, before only I wrote students just to save the time. So potassium, once I will tell the names nana. Potassium to platinum. Okay na? This is the metallic series students, metals reactivity series. Potassium, sodium, barium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, iron, nickel, tin, plumbum. Okay, and next hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold, platinum. So these are the elements from potassium to platinum students. So this is the reactivity series decreasing order. Potassium is highly reactive and platinum is very less reactive element. Okay, now how to remember these elements in order wise. Now I'm giving the excellent trick students. Please, once you focus here, you can easily understand, you can easily remember this trick students. Then you can apply for the problems also. Okay, once listen students, please focus here. K Shobha, here see nana. K Shobha, she is a chief minister. She knows A to Z, she knows A to Z, but she failed to develop she failed to develop her son's son's future son's future. His name is Nitin. What is his name students? Her son name is Nitin. Okay, Nitin. Okay, Nitin. And next, he's going to pub. Okay na, he's going to he's having the all bad quality students, bad habits are there, he's having the bad habits. He's going to pub. Okay, he will go to the pub. He will go to the pub pub and next he will go to the pub, and next heavily he will smoke the cigarettes. Okay, heavily smoke the cigarettes. Okay, cigarettes. Next, coming to the his education qualification. His qualification is MA qualification, MA. Okay, MA. And where he completed MA in Andhra Pradesh. Okay na, he completed MA in Andhra Pradesh, MA in AP. Okay, Nama. Now see students, this sentence once you can easily understand. K Shobha. Okay, na. This is one lady named Shobha. She is a chief minister, CM. She knows A to Z, but she failed to develop her son's future. Okay, na. Her son name is Nitin. He will go to the pub, heavily smoke the cigarettes, heavily smoking. Okay, na cigarettes. His qualification is MA, where he completed MA in AP, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, now see students. So from this You can write this order, students, this metals order. Okay, now line wise you can write. Okay, now just you remember this sentence, students, these three sentences from here to here, then you can easily remember this elements order, Nana. See here, K Shobha, I told you K is nothing but what, students? Here what are the red line red letters there, Nama? So this red letters words I am taking separately. Okay, K Shobha CM, that means K indicates what, students? K Shobha, K indicates potassium. So means sodium. Ba, ba means what, students? Ba means K Shobha. Correct? K Shobha, I told you she is a CM. Now here I am saying you K indicates potassium, so indicates sodium, Ba indicates barium, C indicates calcium, M indicates magnesium. Are you following till here? Over. Next, what I told you, red mark, A to Z. She knows A to Z. That means here A to Z. Or you take A to Z. Okay. Now, what is A, students? Here A indicates aluminium and Z indicates zinc. So here till here over. Next, but she failed. F, iron. Okay, na? Failed, red mark, only red letters I am taking separately. Failed. Here what is the element you are taking, students? Iron. Okay, F, iron. To develop her son's future, his name is Nitin. What her son name? Nitin kada. So take that red letters word Nitin. Okay, in Nitin, Ni is what, students? Nickel. Okay, nickel. Tin, SN symbol, NISN. Next, he will go to the pub. Okay, na, pub. So PB, pub word you take, students. Pub, PB. Understanding? Pub. Here what is the word you are taking, Nana? What is the element? Pub, PB. Okay, PB, plumbum. And next, heavily smoke the cigarettes. So heavily here what is the letter element you are taking? Hydrogen. So heavily, from the word heavily we are taking the letter hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen. And next, heavily smoke the cigarettes. Okay, cigarettes. So take that word cigarettes. In cigarettes, what is the word, what is the letter you are taking? Element of cigarettes, copper. Understood? Copper you are taking. Next, last, MA. His qualification is MA. MA, take that red letters word MA. MA. In MA, what is M indicates mercury, A indicates silver, AG. And where he studied MA, where he completed? In Andhra Pradesh, AP. Now you take AP. A indicates what, students? Gold. And P indicates platinum. Okay, gold, platinum. Now all the elements elements we got: potassium, sodium, barium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc. Okay, zinc, iron, nickel, tin, and plumbum, hydrogen, copper, mercury. Are you understanding? Copper, mercury, silver, gold, platinum. Understood, Amma? Just you remember this trick, students. You can remember this all the elements in order wise, students. Understood? Just you practice these three sentences. You can easily remember this metals reactivity series, students. Understanding? So K Shobha, she is CM, she knows A to Z, but she failed to develop her son's future. His name is Nitin. He will go to the pub, heavily smoke the cigarettes. His qualification, MA. He studied in AP. Are you following? MA in AP. Understanding? MA. Where he done an MA? in AP. Clear this one? So just this red letter words only, red color words only, just you remember students. Okay, na? Then you will get these elements order wise. You can easily write. Are you understanding students this one? Understood, Amma? He will go to the pub, plumbum, heavily smoke the cigarettes. Heavily, hydrogen, cigarette, copper, qualification, Ma means mercury, A means silver, AP, A is the aurum, gold, and P is the platinum. Madam, here A is there, here A is there. How to identify this is silver or gold? We will get the confusion. No, nothing to worry, students. You can easily remember. Here A is silver, here A is gold, this is platinum. Now we know that silver, gold, platinum, which is more costly, students? Platinum. Which is the cheapest one? Silver. So first silver cheap, next one valuable arrow gold, and next last one is more valuable precious metal is platinum. Are you correct? So first silver, next to gold, and more valuable metal is platinum. Understanding, students? Silver, gold, platinum. So in this order wise also you can remember. Understanding? So what you can take? Ag, silver, okay, silver, gold, platinum. Understanding? So in this order also you can take, students. Understood, Amma? Silver is the cheap, next valuable is gold, next very valuable metal is platinum. Understanding? So silver, gold, platinum. Understood, Amma? So like this you can remember, student. Just you remember these three lines. Okay, these red lines, red words, red color words only you take separate, and you can form this order. Understood, Amma? So this, according from this series, now I am going to discuss some previous year's questions, students. See here. See, Nana. So first question, see, Nana, here. Zinc rod, it is acting as electrode. Zinc rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Silver rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Magnesium rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Now copper sulfate solution is which color, students? Blue color solution. Now question is, blue color solution changes to colorless. In these three beakers, Nana, which solution, blue color solution copper sulfate, changes to colorless? Which one colorless, Nana? Here zinc rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Zinc is more reactive element. Once you check, students, here which elements are there? Zinc, copper. So in the first option, in the first one, what are there, Amma? In first one, zinc, copper, there two elements are there. So zinc, copper sulfate. Okay, now zinc, copper sulfate. In zinc, copper sulfate, which is the more reactive element? Once you check zinc, copper, here which is more reactive, students? Zinc here, there, and copper where? Here. Okay, zinc, copper, which is more reactive? Zinc is more reactive than copper. So that's why it is more reactive element than copper. So that's why zinc is more reactive than copper. So that's why zinc, it can displaces copper from the copper sulfate solution. That means if you see the reaction, zinc is more reactive. It is more reactive. Are you following? It is more reactive. It is less reactive. That's why it is more reactive now. That's why it can displace the copper from the copper sulfate solution. That means zinc, in the place of copper, zinc can come and occupy. So zinc sulfate solution, and another one is copper will get. Are you following? So that means here, before copper sulfate is blue color solution, when zinc displaced the copper, then this blue color solution changes to colorless. Are you following? So this is first one will become colorless. Now coming to the second one, see, students. Second one, what given? Silver plus copper sulfate. Are you following? Silver plus copper sulfate. Now silver, copper, which is more reactive? Silver, copper. Now see, students, here in this order, silver where there, ma? Here, there. Silver and copper, here, there. So silver, copper. In this, which is more reactive? Copper is more reactive than silver. Correct? Copper is more reactive. So copper only more reactive. This is more reactive. reactive, this is less reactive. That's why whenever silver react with copper sulfate, silver is less reactive na. That's why it cannot displace the copper from the copper sulfate solution because it is less reactive metal. Are you following? If it is more reactive, then here silver sulfate is formed. But here silver is less reactive. Copper sulfate, copper is more reactive. So that's why silver less reactive now. That's why it cannot displace the copper from the copper sulfate solution. That's why here reaction does not takes place. Here no reaction. Are you clear this one? Here reaction does not takes place. Now coming to the third one. Third one, see students. Third one. Magnesium electrode is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Magnesium plus copper sulfate. Now see students, magnesium metal, copper metal. Magnesium copper. Which one is more reactive? Now check students, magnesium and copper. Where there nana magnesium here? Magnesium and copper here there. So magnesium and copper. Which is more reactive? Magnesium is more reactive than copper. Correct? So magnesium is more reactive. So that's why here in the third option, magnesium is more reactive, copper is less reactive. So that's why magnesium can easily displace the copper from the copper sulfate solution. That's why magnesium sulfate is formed plus copper. Understanding? So that's why blue color solution becomes colorless. Are you following? So copper sulfate became magnesium sulfate. That's why the solution becomes colorless. Understanding? So in the first and third options, we can see the colorless solution. Are you following? Blue color solution changes to colorless. In which option? First and third. So where is the option C students? A option 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 3. So which is the correct? 1, 3 options we will get the colorless solution. So that's why fourth option is the correct answer. Are you following? So fourth option is the correct answer. Clear students? Now, see second question, what asked here? Second question, can a solution of copper sulfate be stored in? First option, silver pot. Second option, aluminum pot. C option, tin pot. D option, zinc pot. In four options, where we can store this copper sulfate solution, this solution where we can store students, silver pot to aluminum pot to tin to zinc. Once you check students, silver, copper. First silver option I am taking. Silver and copper sulfate kada. So silver and copper sulfate I am taking. Next option, aluminum is there. Aluminum, copper sulfate. Next option, tin and copper sulfate pot I am taking. And next, zinc and copper sulfate solution. Are you clear? Like this I am taking. Now silver and copper, which is more reactive? Now see students, silver and copper. Silver and copper. Silver this one and copper is where nana here. So silver and copper. So in this silver copper, copper is more reactive than silver. Are you following? Copper is more reactive than silver. So copper is more reactive. Are you following? So this one is more reactive, this one is less reactive. Understanding? So that's why silver, it is more reactive. So silver is less reactive kada. So that's why in silver pot, when we are keeping copper sulfate, this is silver pot, it is less reactive. So that's why here no reaction takes place. Are you following? Here chemical reaction does not takes place. Are you following students? No reaction. Okay now, so that's why in between the silver and copper sulfate there is no reaction. So that's why we can keep copper sulfate solution, we can store copper sulfate in the silver pot because there is no reaction. Understanding between them, the reaction does not takes place. Now coming to the aluminum copper sulfate, aluminum copper. Now see nana, aluminum copper, which is more reactive? Aluminum and copper. Aluminum is more reactive than copper. Correct na? Aluminum is more reactive than copper. So that's why it is more reactive. This is less reactive. So that's why whenever copper sulfate is placed in aluminum, what will happen? It is more reactive now. So that's why it can displace the copper from the copper sulfate solution. Here chemical reaction takes place. Are you following? So that's why here aluminum sulfate is formed. That means a chemical reaction takes place. Clear this one? Okay, so here reaction takes place students. Aluminum sulfate. Al2SO4 thrice. Understanding? Aluminum sulfate is found plus copper. Clear this one. So here a chemical reaction is taking place. So that's why copper sulfate we cannot store in the aluminum pot. Are you clear this one? So aluminum pot is option wrong. Now coming to the tin pot, we can store in tin pot. Now tin no copper, once you observe students, tin no copper. So here in this series, tin no copper, which is more reactive students? Tin copper. Tin is more reactive. So that's why it is more reactive. Tin is the more reactive and copper is less reactive. So that's why here also chemical reaction takes place. Are you following? Reaction takes place. Understanding students? So that's why here also we cannot store. So tin pot also wrong. Now coming to the zinc pot, zinc and copper. Which is more reactive students? Zinc copper. Zinc copper. Now where is zinc? Zinc and copper. Zinc is more reactive. So that's why here in the options zinc is more reactive. It is more reactive. Copper is less reactive. So here also reaction takes in chemical reaction takes place. Are you following students? Chemical reaction takes place. So that's why this in this pot also, zinc pot also, we cannot store copper sulfate. Are you following? So we cannot store none. So which option is correct? Silver pot, because silver is less reactive element than copper. So that's why in between them there is no chemical reaction occurs. Are you following? So that's why which option is correct students? Option A is the correct answer. Understood, Amma? Now see Nana, third question. One more question I am going to discuss. See here, what is the third question? If a spoon of copper metal is placed in a solution of ferrous sulfate. Okay, now copper metal is placed in a solution of ferrous sulfate. So we are adding the copper plus which one students? Ferrous sulfate. Now tell me copper and iron. In both which is more reactive? Copper and iron. Copper or iron. Which is more reactive element students? Once we will see the order. Copper and iron. Now see, copper here, iron here. Which is more reactive? Iron is more reactive than copper. Correct? Iron is more reactive. This one is more reactive than copper. Correct? Copper is less reactive than iron. Are you understanding? So copper is less reactive. So that's why it is less reactive element. That's it cannot displace the iron from the iron sulfate solution. That means here no reaction. No chemical reaction takes place. Are you following? No reaction students. So what is the answer? No reaction takes place. So option D is the correct answer. Are you following? So such type of bits you can easily answer. Just you remember this that order electro which order students? Reactivity series. Metals reactivity series, decreasing order. Understanding? Once again I am discussing students this one. I'm giving the this is the excellent trick students. Just you remember, practice this one. You can easily answer this type of questions. All competitive exams questions students. Excellent trick. Okay now. So this is the excellent trick students. Ardhaitama. Now see K Shobha. She's a chief minister. Okay, chief minister. She knows A to Z. Okay, but she failed to develop her son's future. His name is what students? His name is Nitin. Are you following? So his name is Nitin. He will go to the pub, heavily smoke the cigarettes. His qualification is what students? His qualification MA completed in AP, Andhra Pradesh. Are you following? MA in AP. Clear this one. So just you remember this red line, red colored words. So from that words you can form the this order. Are you following? So you can easily remember students this order. Okay, now just you practice this best trick, excellent trick. Then you apply for the questions. You can easily answer the questions students. Okay, I hope you like this video students. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel Nana. Thank you very much students.